Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful, and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you so deliciously wherever you are in the world. So what do we do? 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. My juice little lights. Thank you, little lights. You're delicious and bright. Yes, it's just gone 20 past 11 a.m. in our old England, my delicious little babies, okay, on this very cold 18th of March 2025 in our old England, okay. It is a blue sky. There is some sunshine, but extremely cold, okay. There's the zums have been going up in the sky from the early hours of this morning, my delicious little babies, okay. Now then, and and I hope that life is treating you most deliciously once again, okay. Now then, and I hope that anybody who celebrated St. Patrick's Day, that you all had a super duper and delicious time, okay, wherever you are in the world, okay. Now then, so I do have quite a number today, okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Today, my delicious little babies, 8 is a very important number, you know, okay, my delicious little babies the same as 7, okay. Now then, so the first one, my delicious little babies, okay. This one is on YouTube, my delicious little babies, okay. So this uploader happens to have 1.28 thousand subscribers, my delicious little babies. Now, with anybody not in that way, okay. If you could please and thank you type into the space bar in YouTube, should anybody happen to have any form of an interest, my delicious little babies. The uploader is called Montgomery, okay, spelt MONT GOMERY, okay, Montgomery space Toms, TOMS, okay, my delicious little babies, okay. This video was uploaded 11 days ago, okay, my delicious little babies. And it's come up on my feed, so I've never seen this one before, so it's probably just going to be a one-off, my delicious little babies. The video is actually just over 5 minutes long, my delicious little babies, and the video should read, will young men fight for the UK, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Will young men fight for the UK? Okay, so that one's ticked off, my delicious little babies. Yes. Now they're asking the young lads now, my delicious little babies. They're also asking, middle-aged and everything, would they fight for the UK? Because as we know, it's not really called the UK. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway, it's what certain seem to have named it, okay? And there seems to be answers across the board, all coming down to the answer no. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, that doesn't mean no, okay? The fact of the matter is, my delicious little babies, you see, ones, there we are, becoming a lot wiser to all of this, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, towards the end of the video, I can only assume, Montgomery Toms, okay? My delicious little babies. He's saying, if it was like 50 or 60 years ago, well, that would be different, okay? I suppose because, they felt like there was fighting for something. But again, I do not really buy into all of that, okay, my delicious little babies, okay? The way I see it is they were told, brainwashed, basically to go and attack in any war, to go and attack another. But like I've been saying previously, and I say as much as I can, nobody would wake up in the morning, my delicious little babies, solely just to say, right, I'm going to attack somebody this morning. I'm going to really do great harm for no reason at all. Okay, my delicious little babies. Again, I'll repeat once again, there we are. This is a level of brainwashing. So it's very refreshing to see, my delicious little babies, the younger generation, they know what the crack is. And in this small, short video, my delicious little babies, okay, it's amazing how many are not even into politics. So basically, they couldn't give a figureless F, for left or right or anything. Do you know what I mean? But there's one common theme here, my delicious little babies, and they all seem to agree that, let's just say our poxy politicians in our old England, my delicious little babies, are not there for our benefit. Okay, there seems to be a very common theme. There we are here, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I mean? Let's just draw that line. And of course, even for the young, that doesn't mean that, even for the young lads, bless them, okay? Where they were saying that, food prices are going up and everything else. And that's the young. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay, so there we are, ding, ding, dong, dong. You've got ones there, bless them, there we are, where they're talking damn well common sense. Now, it's really good to see, I feel, my delicious little babies. It's marvellous and excellent to see, okay, and to hear, to see and to hear. Do you see what I mean? Because they can see that it is senseless. And why should anybody go and fight for another country? Do you understand what I mean? Nobody should be having to do any of this, my delicious little babies, okay? Everybody in their own countries, I'm always saying this, should, there we are, man their own ship, just be left to deal with what they deal with in their own country. Why should different countries, not being nasty, be concerned about another country? Okay, it's wicked and putrid what has gone on. And I tend not to side with anything, my delicious little babies, okay? But it's putrid and wicked and cruel what has gone on in different countries, my delicious little babies, okay? But at the same time, we have to look at, there we are, the so-called leaders, my delicious little babies, okay? So they're part of it, for destroying, there we are, their own countries, okay? And just to let you know, it was only a few days ago, dear Mr. Gaddafi, there we are, came back to me, my delicious little babies, okay? Then not long after that, what did I hear? What was it now that I heard? Oh yeah, not long after that, it's where I heard on one to do with bless them, the Syrians, that they were having to get down on their hands and knees, and they were walking them on their hands and knees, before very sadly murdering them, my delicious little babies, okay? So, and Mr. Gaddafi, sorry. Oh, good morning, Mr. Gaddafi. Do you know what I mean? He seems to, how can I explain it? This probably sounds mad to some, but it's not mad to myself, okay? Not at all, okay? I've had other celebrities who have passed away, there we are, who also come to me over my decades, my delicious little babies, okay? But whenever he comes, then I usually hear something. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So, yeah. But look what they did to Mr. Gaddafi, bless. Do you know what I mean? Sorry, okay? Do you see what I'm saying now, yes? When somebody wants to do, there we are, something different now. I said the same about Saddam Hussein. I mean, okay, he, by seems of it, was, let's just say, not the nicest of men. But at the same time, he got it, I feel, rather, there we are, correct. There we are, in what was going on. But, well, basically, they shut him up as well, my delicious little babies. You see what I'm saying, okay? So, ones have to see. Okay, my delicious little babies now then. So, we got the next one. So, yeah, that's interesting to listen to. And I'm so pleased that, that whether young, middle-aged, that doesn't mean no, that, that they have totally, there we are, working up to this, do you know what I mean? That who appears to be so-called running our country in older England, my delicious little babies, are not there for our higher good. No such thing now, my delicious little babies, no such thing. I just want to say something else to you as well, my delicious little babies. Now, you know this, that was his name, Tom Massey. Okay, my delicious little babies, in Born in the USA. Now then, at first, on face value, okay, this is just my thoughts. I'm a woman with a view. There we are. I shall have my effing view. And on the face of it, on the surface, my delicious little babies, it appeared that, yeah, he's on his own there, you know what I mean? He doesn't accept anything from, that was it for me to remember, APAC or something. Okay, Madelish babies, okay. So we could say that, and his wife, his wife, okay. Well, she passed away as well, Madelish babies. But I questioned something here, Madelish babies, okay. Well, he happened to go on, well, for those in the geopolitical and everything, you will already know this, my delicious little babies, but I'm talking to, any of our little beautifuls who do not know this. So he was talking to Tucker Carlson, wasn't he? I just watched a small clip of it, okay? Well, there we are. I question that because, put it this way, if your dear wife has passed, okay, through, we're not sure, okay, my delicious little babies, okay, only from what I've heard. I feel the last thing that one would want to do is go on the Tucker Carlson show and also want to be in the governments, because surely to goodness, they're not there for the higher good, are they, my delicious little babies, okay? So there we are. I'm questioning it. It's also making me wonder whether there's a bit of, there we are. It sounds mad to you what I'm saying, mad delicious little babies. I don't know anything about this man, okay? I'm just sort of an outsider, just, you know what I mean, as I scroll down. Who's to say that he's not another one? There we are, to be in the process, there we are being groomed, my delicious little babies. Who's to say that now then? Take a look at Farage, Nigel Farage. Do you remember when I sang that song as well? Making plans and Nigel, because prior to that, with Nigel Farage in our old England, my delicious babies, okay, he was against this, against that, against the next thing now. Then as soon as he gets into Parliament now, keep a handle on it, as soon as he gets into Parliament now, my delicious babies, I've noticed that it's amazing that ones, there we are, can change the ways now. There we are. Isn't it, my delicious little babies? Do you know what I mean? So it's making me wonder what the crack is. There we are, what's going on here. There we are. That's all I'm saying. Because we've got to remember, there we are, it's all a shark show. Okay, all I'm doing is looking at different angles. But like I say, I mean, I haven't paid attention to this Tom Massey or whatever else, okay? But you had to question why Trouble Trump never liked this Tom Massey. Okay, my delicious little babies, okay? And ones have to question, there we are, everything, my delicious little babies. Do you see what I'm saying, okay? So I just wanted to, drop that in, okay? Some had just listened to my video and just think I'm off my head. Well, fine, if that's what flirts somebody's birth. But for myself, there we are. I just do not trust anything. And we also have to look at, look about when, what's his name? Flipping, I can't remember his name now. The Telegram owner, my delicious little babies, or Telegram founder, okay? And then, of course, Telegram, there we are, gets taken. It just seems that when Tucker Carlson has somebody on, okay, something else follows. My delicious, there we are, my delicious little babies, okay? So I'm not trusting any of it, not at all. My delicious little babies, not at all, okay? Like I said, it's one big effing shark show. Do you know what I mean? And unfortunately, us out here having to live through this shat. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, okay? So that's that. That was my view on that. But if one seemed to think that I'm mad, well, look how many years it took with, there we are, Nigel Farage. There we are, put it that way, my delicious little babies, okay? Could be many things that ones are wanting to put into the mix, into the making. Do you know what I mean? And just give it one big effing stir. Do you see what I mean? There we are, my delicious little babies, okay? And who's to say that behind closed doors that Trouble Trump and Tom Massey do not get on? Who's to say that? Because they all seem to pretend, don't they? And different leaders, so-called leaders in different countries, that they do not get along, and all this crap now, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, behind closed doors, they're probably on the dog and burn, having stumbled there, having a right old effing laugh at everybody in the world, my delicious little babies. There we are. Do you see what I mean? Okay, do not trust none of it. Now then, my delicious little babies, to the next one. This uploader happens to have 9,710 subscribers, my delicious little babies. Haven't mentioned them actually for a little while. Search engine of your choice, My Delicious Little Babies, understanding space, the space, Laz. Okay, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? Now then, that's the uploader, then space bar, BitChute. So then you should have reached your destination. Now then, the video should read how Google, Google, okay, is killing off the truth about the world that we live in. Okay, my delicious baby. So I'm just going to repeat this again for you. How Google is killing off the truth about the world that we live in. Yes, thank you. Understanding the lies. I happen to rate this uploader, but I also happen to rate the uploader who is speaking, because he's uploaded from another channel, My Delicious Little Babies. Okay, and with anybody, like I said, not in that way, not in that way. What's the point I'm making? This video is just over 13 minutes long, My Delicious Little Babies, okay? And yeah, he's done telling it, but Google, okay, there we are, have been doing this long time, okay? And I just prefer the search engine DuckDuckGo. That's